What's up, everybody? It is Wednesday night, and it's time for Super Geeked Up. Yeah! All right. Hey, everybody. My name is Jeff. Thank you very much for joining us. This is your weekly geeky pop culture show. We talk zany, geeky topics and play fun geek-themed improv games. I am joined once again by guest co-host Francis Fernandez from the Points of Interest Podcast Network and Sincere Sarcasm.
Howdy, y'all.
All right. I liked your waving around, though. That was fantastic in the beginning.
Oh, good.
Yeah. This is once every season we do this, folks. We are very, very grateful to everybody who's one of our Patreons on our Patreon page that they help us keep doing this show. And so we have three of them on tonight. It is Maria and Justin Duran and Craig Poole. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
All right. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Right. Thank you.
Of course. All right. So, hey, we like to kick things off with our geek tweet of the week. And then we're going to do some fun games. We'll talk more to Maria, Justin, and Craig and what they're up to and all that fun stuff. We want to hear from you guys in the live chat. So please, if you're on YouTube or Twitch, type in anything you want there, questions, comments. Please answer these questions and we're going to talk about. We always love hearing from you guys. But Francis, what is our first geek tweet question?
All right. Well, you know what? We love our Patreon supporters. As you had said, you know, they're wonderful, wonderful people. But let's say you could be a patron of a fictional character, anyone at all. Who would you support, and what would they do? What would they be doing to garner your undying and love and support? What would they do, and who would they be? So let's start off with.
Let's go to Craig.
Craig, go ahead, Craig. You weren't ready for
He was, but then he said he forgot.
I was thinking, no, I forgot. So I'm going to say Deadpool, and I'm going to say he during his when he's going out and he's protecting people, killing people, and doing other things, he's live streaming and commenting and making jokes and stuff while he's doing what he does best, which is terrible.
Which is terrible.
Yeah.
Those would be very popular videos, though. Absolutely.
Yeah.
People would totally pay for that.
I think so.
Yeah.
Wade
yes.
vlogging. Yeah.
By the way, in the chat, we already have people watching. We have Listeners Made and Rachel and Pierre and Carrie. Thank you guys very much for watching. Let's see. All right, Listeners Mate says, Jeff, you know my answer. Jennifer Walters, aka She-Hulk. I almost don't want to ask who she would be doing. So I'll just leave it at that.
She's a lawyer.
Oh yes, that's right. She could do instructional lawyer videos.
Exactly. I don't know where your brain was going with that one, Jeff. She's the lawyer.
Yeah. That was where our listeners' mate brain was going. That's what I was thinking.
Lawyer.
All right, Maria, what do you got a choice here?
It would be Newt Scamander, Fantastic Beast. I would, and he would have to bring a new beast to me every month to show me everything about that beast, or he would need to train me how to work with one. So it'd be Newt Scamander. I'm definitely a forever Harry Potter fan and going right into the Fantastic Beast world. So it'd be Newt, or I guess my second choice would probably be Dr. Smolder, Bravestone from Jumanji. He could just smolder, and I'd be fine with that.
Wait, is that who The Rock was?
Oh, The Rock.
That's who The Rock was.
Okay.
Yeah. So he just smolder, and I'd be fine with that.
Wait, was his last name Smolder?
Smolder Bravestone.
His first name was Smolder. Okay.
Yes, his first name's Smolder. That was his strength.
All right. That was a great movie. That's really fun.
That was a great movie.
Yeah.
That movie
Great
also
choice.
made me win the fantasy movie draft I was in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I kicked ass with that movie.
Nice.
All right, Justin, what about you?
I'm really not too sure on that.
Well, what's a character you like? Just like would want to see them do something.
I'm gonna have to say Sombra from Overwatch over here.
Ooh.
I wouldn't mind seeing just all like the crazy stuff that she gets into. Granted that it might compromise some of her like secret missions. So,
all right. Oh, sweet.
or hacking.
Very good. Again, folks, if you're in the chat, we want to hear your answers. Chris Hadley just joined us. Hello, Chris. Thank you for watching, sir. We're talking. So it's our Patreon show. These are all our awesome Patreons on the show, actually, including Francis as a Patreon.
Yeah, we're doing it.
I know. How about that? We're talking. If you a fictional character, if you could support them, like on Patreon, who would it be, and what would you want them to do? Since later in the show, we're going to talk 80s cartoons in one of our games. That's what was on my mind when I answered this question. I want to support Orko from He-Man. And stop rolling your eyes, Francis. Orko's the best character in that show. And he would be doing how-to videos on how to do amazing magic spells, but they would constantly blow up in his face. So they would turn into these comedy videos that he didn't mean to be comedy, but everyone would think they're hilarious, and he would get millions of views.
All right.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, I accept. I like that.
Well, thanks.
I can see.
I don't care if you accept it or not. That's my answer. In the chat, Carrie Johnson says, I'd Patreon Rey from Star Wars. She'd have to give me lightsaber fight classes. Now that's a good perk.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's good.
And don't take him from her, not Kylo Ren. He's really sucky. Dude, the guy just gets his ass kicked all the time with like lightsaber battles.
That's true.
By someone who's not trained. It's great.
Yeah.
Like, really?
Rachel Marshall says Killer Frost would be her choice. She can do some makeup tutorials. All right,
Ooh.
cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Very
Like
nice.
it.
And Necrodius just joined us. Hello, Necrodius. Thank you for watching. All right, Francis, what's your answer?
Well, I've been obsessed playing pretty much nonstop the new Spider-Man game.
Everybody's talking about that.
It's so good.
What's it called?
No.
Spider-Man
What's
what?
it called?
Oh, just Spider-Man? That's it?
Yeah, it's just Spider-Man.
Which
and I would
Spider-Man?
support-
What is it? Is it Peter Parker?
It is Peter Parker. Yes, it is the Peter Parker Spider-Man,
Okay.
and he's doing good deeds, and he's nice, and he takes selfies with people, and I would totally support that guy because he is just like he's so friendly, and
Friendly
he's
neighborhood Spider-Man, of course.
exactly, and he's amazing and spectacular. So I would probably most definitely pick Spider-Man. He's probably my favorite Marvel superhero, and
Well, he's always been my favorite. He's superhero, period. But you have like the biggest man crush on him right now.
I kind of do.
You're like, oh, he's so friendly and he's wonderful and he's dreamy.
He's kind of generated, but he's really dreamy. I can't help it. Nope.
Is MJ in the game?
She is.
Are they together? Is he a teenager or an adult?
He's an adult.
Okay.
He's this post college. So
All right. You don't have to tell me anything more. That's fine.
yeah. But it's great.
Is it for all platforms or just
Just the PlayStation.
I knew it.
Yeah.
That's always the way it is.
Yeah. PlayStation is worth every penny. It's such a good game.
All right. All right. So, folks, keep chatting away there in the live chat. Thank you very much for watching. We love all you guys. We're going to do one true pairing later in this show. We're going to do some kooky, crazy, romantic mashups in the worlds of Harry Potter and 80s cartoons. We're going to talk best guilty pleasure movies later on as well. A lot of you already gave your answers there. Actually, wait a minute. I just realized we had an answer to this question also. Kerry, even though he just said Ray, he also had an answer on Facebook earlier. He said he'd be the patron for Deadpool. He could use it to keep Vanessa's skee ball habit fed, keep Blind Al's IKEA account full, and keep Stanley's DJ collection strong. Nice. That's awesome.
Very nice reasons. Love it.
Yeah, Kerry always has the best answers.
Yeah.
All right. All right, here we go. We're going to play our first game of the night, though. It is called Real Plot or Not. It's actually the first time we've done it this season.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Francis and I, here's how this game works. So we're going to present a bunch of titles of movies, and then the log lines to those movies. Some of them are real movies. Some of them Francis and I have made up. They all sound absolutely ridiculous, though. Okay. And the trick is to try to identify which ones are real, ridiculous movies and which ones are just fake ones that we have made up. So when we present these, you just got to say if they're real or fake. So the rest, Craig, Marie, and Justin, you're going to guess that, and we'll see who gets the most right answers, and you get nothing as a prize, except congratulations and the pride of winning. However, to our viewers, one of you, we are going to give one more Loot Crate out. We did this last week. I got one more Loot Crate code from our friends at Loot Crate to give out. I actually thought I had a good way to do it last time, and now I forgot what it was.
But how many people guess it properly?
How many people guess the most correct in this game? We'll see. If we have any. We might have ties, but we'll see if we get one winner. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So Francis and I are going to go back and forth here. By the way, as a heads up, you're really basing it off of the titles of the movies. The log lines, at least in my account, I don't care if they're real or not. I've made all the log lines up just to try to be funny. Try is the operative word. So really just base it off the titles. The log lines are just for fun. All right. I always like to do a theme. All of mine are a martial arts themed movies. Okay. Francis just did who knows what.
Random.
He does a hodgepodge, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for the most part. I mean,
All right, if you're in the chat, folks, guess along. Guess if these are real or fake. Maybe you can win a prize. Oh, Rachel says, "Hey, new peeps. Hi." Maybe I don't know if maybe she's talking to you guys. You're new to her. Thank you for watching, Rachel.
Rachel. Hey, Rachel.
Yo. Hi.
Or maybe there's new peeps in the chat. We love new peeps.
Yes, we do.
All right. Here's the first movie. I'll read the title, and I will read the log line. The title is Kung Fu Chicks from Zebulon. The log line is Kick-Ass Alien Woman from a Lost Civilization. Battle scumbag neo-Nazi vampires over control of the local pizza parlor. Is that real or fake?
It sounds awesome.
It does, right?
Not real.
All right, so Justin says fake. By the way, before I forget, occasionally a movie comes up that someone has actually seen. Keep that to yourself if that happens so you don't give it away.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this is one of those, but I'm just saying. All right, Maria, what do you say? Real or fake?
I'm going to say fake.
All right, in the chat, tell us what you think, though, folks. Craig, what do you?
I'm gonna go with majority here. Fake.
Everybody said fake?
I think it's.
Okay. Mm-hmm. By the way, Rachel's saying the new people in the chat. All right.
Oh, good. There you go.
New people in the chat. Thanks.
All right.
All right. So everybody says fake. This movie is fake. I made it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's over a pizza parlor, really? Okay.
That was my favorite part of the description that I came up with. It was the pizza parlor.
You never know with the kind of films that go out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it could be the God. Oh, this is pissing me off because what's the Saved by the Bell? The Hangout.
Oh, the Max.
The Max. Yes.
Yeah.
There you go. Maybe they can fight over the Max.
Instead of the pizza parlor.
Okay, Lister's Mate says, I think I've seen Kick-Ass Chicks from Zebulon on USA Up All Night. If not, it's something that I would have seen. Well, I made it up, so you probably didn't see that, but maybe something similar. USA Up All Night did have all the most ridiculous movies. Let's see. Oh, Rachel had it guessed real, and Chris just says, haha, nice one, Jeff. Okay. All right, good. Here we go. Francis, what's your first one?
All right. I'm going to keep it simple. It's a horror film called Killer Condom. It's just like the title says. It's about a condom that's out for blood, and it's ready to kill, kill, kill.
Oh, God.
Okay, Killer Condom. Real or fake?
It's too real.
Real? All right, he says real.
I'm saying I hope it's fake. Just be fake.
You're praying it's fake, right? Yeah.
I'm praying it's fake.
Yeah, I really hope it's fake.
Is that your answer?
Fake.
All right, one real, two fakes.
Please be fake.
Francis, what is it?
Okay, I'm gonna give the suspense so that the chat room can also chime in for a second here. But
yes,
it is real. It is a real.
Justin gets it.
Real movie. It is 1996. It's based on it's apparently the storyline is there's a hotel called the Quickie, and there's a condom that is killing people in.
So hang on. Rachel said fake in the chat. But hey, folks, come on, follow Rachel's lead. Play along here, everybody else. Say real or fake.
Yeah.
Then she says, "Killer condom seeking blood?" ? Just give it an STD. So wait a minute. Is like the condom is killing people, or when somebody uses the condom it kills?
It's when they use it, yeah. Well,
Okay, so the condom can the condom move around on its own and kill
It
people?
doesn't have a mind of its own, right?
apparently it started off as just a inanimate object, and before when it got its taste of blood, that's when it started attacking people. So yeah, it started off as an inanimate object and then went out. And so
Okay.
It's bizarre.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a film I'm never going to watch.
it's
Yeah, seriously. Kung Fu Chicks is looking really good now.
Right?
That one did remind me a bit of Iron Sky, the kind of fighting the Nazis. Okay.
Oh, I don't know Iron Sky. Is that a
on
Martian?
the
No, it's a yeah, you have to watch it.
All right.
It's funny.
I'll watch any
Comedy.
martial arts film pretty much. All right, here's my next
Or
one.
is it- yeah, it's not much.
Here's my next one. The title is God of Cookery. A vain celebrity chef competes on a new reality show and battles fellow chefs with both his culinary and martial arts skills to become the God of Cookery. Oh, Justin's giving a
real on
thumbs
that
up,
one.
so real. Okay.
I was gonna say
I would say it's real. Somebody's going to pick that up in some network if it's
Real?
not, but it's real.
Okay, what do you say, Craig? By the way, on the chat, Lister's Mate says that your killer condom, not yours, like you made it, Francis, but
That's what you've been doing.
Lister's Mate says it sounds like a propaganda film to promote safe sex.
Well, that's what I was about to say. If you had daughters, then you could just show it to them and they'll never, ever, ever after that.
yeah.
All right, Craig, what do you say to God of Cookery?
It's bizarre. I think it's real.
All right, you all said real, right? Oh, look at that. I slipped the
Yeah.
y'all in. That was interesting. Well, I'm
Y'all.
in the South,
Great
yeah.
texting. I like it.
Yeah. I love y'all, actually. I love that word. By the way, Linear, thank you for watching. He says Iron Sky, aka Nazi on the Moon. Is it on the moon?
Yes.
Oh, I really want to watch this.
Yeah. It's great.
Linear says this
yeah.
one is real. Chris says it's fake. All right, yeah, keep playing along there, folks. So everybody said real, and God of Cookery is a real movie. It's from 1996.
Yes.
It
There you
is.
go.
It is starring and is directed by Stephen Chow, who would go on to do Shaolin Soccer and Kung Fu Hustle.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very nice.
All right, let's next one, Francis.
All right, I got one more, another horror one for you called the Hip-Hop Exorcist. When a 90s pop artist, playgirl model, finds his girlfriend is taken over by demons, he uses his rap and hip-hop skills to banish the devil.
What is it? Hip hop? What?
The Hip-Hop Exorcist.
Oh, all right.
You going with real?
I hope this is real.
Oh, okay, just
Yeah.
You're
Yeah, I'll
going
go with
too?
real. I'll say real. I think it's real.
I'm gonna say fake, although it'd be interesting to watch. I'm gonna say fake.
So, actually, before we do this one, hang on. Let me try to recap here. So, Justin, you're perfect, right? 3 for 3.
Yep.
And then I
Yes.
think you guys have 2, right? Correct, Marie and
2 right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Justin has a slim 1-point lead.
Mm-hmm. So
Lister's Mate, Rachel says fake. Lister's Mate says hip hop. Exorcist sounds real, and Chris says real in the chat.
All right.
Yeah. Real.
By the way, I'm not keeping. I cannot keep track of the chat who's doing what. So maybe I'll just trust you guys in the chat to keep track of how you're doing.
I was gonna say you have to.
There's too many. I can't like who's doing. How do you know what they're to half the time because of the delay?
Good point.
Maybe we'll figure out another way to give it away. The prize of Loot Crate. All right, what is this, Francis?
All right, the Hip-Hop Exorcist is fake.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. So Craig, you got it right.
Time to make it real.
No,
I think I said fake. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he
he
said-
said
Yeah,
fake.
I said
Got
different
it.
from you guys. Yeah, I was like, did I say fake or real? I forget now. I
All right,
want to watch it.
So
but,
Craig
yeah.
and Justin are tied at 3 apiece then.
Yes.
but it was based off of a movie called The Disco Exorcist, which does exist. So
Oh, what year was the Disco Exorcist made in the 70s?
it was made in no, it wasn't made in the 70s, but it is about a disco DJ whose porn star lover is possessed by the devil. So go ahead and check that
I want
out.
to watch it.
Porn star
Yeah.
lovers to possessed by the devil. Awesome.
Why not? Yeah.
Why not?
Great. All right, here's my next one. Back to the martial arts theme. The title is Martial Arts Mayhem on Mars. Got a little alliteration going there. The description is, the galaxy's greatest fighters assemble for a battle royale tournament where the winner will become Overlord. I spelled Overlord wrong, I just realized. Will become Overlord of the universe and also get to eat free at Taco Bell for life.
There's Taco Bells on Mars? Cool.
No, I don't know. Maybe. I was thinking on Earth, but sure. Maybe they'll expand.
Might be a few years.
Martial Arts Mayhem on Mars is the title.
Oh, same fake on that.
Say,
Fake?
yeah.
Wait, is this is the fake symbol?
Yeah, it's fake.
Okay.
I did that. Just couldn't give it to you. I don't know which, but yeah.
Chris Hadley, by the way, and to your what was it called? Disco. What is it? Disco Exorcist?
Disco.
Chris says, "Get down. The power of Christ compels you to dance."
I think that's the actual
An actual line.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome, Chris.
Oh, Chris knows this movie well.
Mm.
All right, so Rachel thinks this one is real. Martial Arts Mayhem on Mars. All right, so Justin says fake. What do you guys? Maria, Craig.
I'm going to say real.
fake.
I think you're trying to
Ooh.
throw us off with Taco Bell.
Yeah.
What do you say, Craig? Fake.
Fake.
Okay.
I'm going with Justin.
So one real,
fake.
two fakes.
Mm.
Martial Arts Mayhem on Mars is fake. I made it up.
You guys are winning.
All right, so they have 4 points. And Maria has 2, I think, right?
Yeah.
That's right. You got still got time to catch up. All right, Francis, next one.
All right. This one is called Santa with Muscles. It's about a buffed out millionaire who gets amnesia after a terrible accident and begins to believe that he is Santa Claus. Is this real or fake?
Santa with muscles?
Santa with muscles. You know, everyone's doing Christmas stuff early. Might as well join in.
I heard a Christmas song at Starbucks today, and I was like, you got to be kidding me.
September.
Yeah, too early. Too early.
Hang on. We got a person watching on Twitch here. Mathala, thank you very much for watching. He says, real buff boy Santa.
Oh,
just commenting on that. Yeah. Yeah, Santa's jacked.
Wow.
Wait, is it a bodybuilder, did you say, or no?
he's a muscled out millionaire.
Oh, muscle. So it's like Bruce Wayne, but like really jacked.
Yeah.
Who thinks he's Santa Claus?
Lanier and Rachel say real.
Okay.
Lister's mate says, I think that's the plot to Jingle All the Way, starring Schwarzenegger.
I was,
Arnold is in it.
I was, I was kind of
Bad.
maybe the Santa Claus a little bit.
All right, so what do you guys think? What do you guys think?
I'm gonna say it's real.
Real?
Swole Santa, that's where it's at.
Maria?
Okay, I'll go with real.
Okay. Chris says fake in the chat. Craig?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go real as
All right,
well.
everybody says real. Francis, what do we got?
Yeah.
All right, this is real. It's a movie from 1996 starring Hulk Hogan.
Oh, of course.
Wow.
Of course it is.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Okay.
I might have to watch that.
I'm gonna have to bring some bread in.
Yeah, that was good. That was good, Hulk Hogan. Hang on. Did Hulk Hogan call people brother, or was that Macho Man, or both of them?
They kind of both of them, I think.
Hulk Hogan does more.
Can you speak up a little bit?
I think both of them, but I think Hulk Hogan does it more.
Okay.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, all right, that's it. That's it. Yeah, brother.
Yeah, brother. Brother. Yeah.
All right, so there we go. We got 2 more to go, folks. One for me, one for Francis. All right, here we go. Last title of mine is The Sword of Many Lovers. A humble bricklayer discovers a magical sword that makes everyone fall in love with him. And while trying to resist the amorous advances of everyone in his village, has to defend his home from exploding skeletons, ninja spiders, and deadly fruit. The Sword of Many Lovers is the title. Real or fake?
I like the name of it though.
Chris says I've never even heard of that movie. I don't know if he meant the Santa with Muscles or this one, but probably either one.
Yeah.
You like the title of it? It's good, right?
I do like.
It's a good title.
Yeah.
Real or fake?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris says it's real.
I'll go with Chris. I'll say it's real.
Okay, real. Justin?
Rachel's saying
I say it's fake.
Fake. Craig? Stop
I
vacillating.
want to break
Give us an answer.
I want to break the tie, but I'm gonna have to say fake as well.
All right. Oh, you guys are still tied, aren't you? Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So Maria says real, and you guys say fake, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's real.
Yes, Chris. We got it. And Rachel.
Yeah. Rachel says real
too.
as well. Yeah, good job. This is from 1993. Well, I did make the part up about everyone falling in love with him. The thing about exploding skeletons, ninja spiders, and deadly fruit is actually in the description of this movie.
Wow. Okay.
That is all true.
Way to draw you in. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
All right.
No.
So wait. So you, let's see. I think Maria's just one behind you guys now, right?
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. Hey, this is the last one for Francis. It could be a tie, or we could have one winner. We'll see.
We'll see.
Help me out, Chris. You're my phone a friend here.
Chat a friend. Francis, what's the last one?
My final movie is in the vein of action called None of That.
Wait,
It's
N-U-N? None?
It's about a nun who dies and comes back to Earth to fight off evil and to avenge her own death.
None of
That
that.
sounds awesome.
I hope she does martial arts. Like, let me.
Yeah.
My theme. Rachel, by the way, says a man's magical swords tends to draw women in. LOL.
Whoa!
All right. Well, at least Rachel, you're the one who went there, not us. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm good with that.
Yeah. No, I'm totally. That's
It works. It's fine.
Maybe that's a
I've
line in the movie.
seen-
Actually, you want to see my magical sword?
You know, my sword, it's magical.
It's a good pickup line.
I think, like, no, really. I mean, actually,
No.
the sword that I'm holding. Like,
John.
listener's mate says, I'd watch none of that. Rachel says it's real. All right, Maria, what do you say?
Yeah.
Say it's fake.
Oh, Chris says it's fake, by the way.
Yeah, that's why I was looking at my phone a friend here, and I'm fake. I'm going to say fake with Chris. Still standing with you.
All right. Justin says fake, right? All right, Craig.
I'm gonna break the tie, and I'm gonna say real.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Goes.
Oh.
So wait, you got so Craig says real, and you guys say fake, right?
Yeah.
All right,
Yes.
so we're gonna have a winner here. One winner, actually. Let's see who it is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So let's see what happens. Brrr, none of that is real. 2008. None of that movie exists about an actual nun who comes back to.
All right, so congratulations to
okay.
Craig.
Yay, Craig! Woo!
Although it was a very close battle. Well done, everybody. You know what? I'm actually gonna give the loot crate out. I'm gonna give it out to Rachel for two reasons. Number one, for her magical sword. On the one comment, and also because she participated in every single one of those, doing real or fake. So
I was
good
going to say,
job, Rachel.
based on that, she kind of won.
Yes.
She got most of them right.
Probably.
So
Yeah.
would've won.
Yeah.
So there you go, Rachel.
Probably beat me.
Free loot crate for you. Just message me after the show. I'll give you the code to get that. All right.
And there you go.
All right. So congrats to Craig and Rachel. Hey, by the way, folks, though, guess what? All you guys watching right now, I'm doing the y'all again. It's interesting. All right.
Oh, I love that. When you get to all y'all, that'll be great.
All y'all.
Oh yeah.
All y'all.
I'm going to be hanging out with you guys soon. Maybe it'll rub off some more on me.
There you go.
You're saying hella, but you're going to start saying
Hella. That's not southern. Is it?
Hello.
No,
you
but
gotta
I'm just saying
mix
based on
into-
the information you're about to say in a bit. So I'm saying.
All right. Anyway, everybody can win a prize if you want to. Hang on, I'm going to try to find this code. Here it is. If you want to text SGU to 22828, thank you to Maria for setting that up for us and keeping track of all that. But if you sign up for that, for our email list, you get occasionally you get a super geeky email. That should be worth it right there. But you also get free comics and RPG books from our friends at Evil Hat Productions, who do the Fate games and Dresden Files and a lot of awesome stuff. They were last week's show, the all Improv for Gamers. That was from Evil Hat as well. So if you want to text that, SGU 22828, you get some cool stuff, and we'd appreciate it. And then also, of course, folks, this is our Patreon show. So if you would like to become a Patreon, you go to patreon.com/supergeekedup. And we would love your support, no matter what it is. Even $1 is a huge help. We would really, really appreciate it. And thank you, guys. Thank you to all you on the show right now. We really appreciate you guys very much. Let's see. Listeners Mate, by the way, says, Chris says, so sorry, Maria. Congrats, Craig. Congrats, Rachel. It's all right, Chris. You didn't make her lose.
I stand with my iZombie friend always.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yes. You guys love that.
For iZombie butt.
Listeners Mate says, OMG, none of that has a song called the Jesus Song. Is it a
I
musical?
bet.
Is it a musical?
No, I don't think it's a musical.
All right. I guess they just have that song.
Just an action comedy.
It'd be great if it was a musical too, though.
It could be.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It totally should. Absolutely should be. Yeah, I agree. All right.
Be made into a musical.
Ooh, there we go.
No.
There we go.
You heard it here first.
That's right. All right. In addition, wait, what was the first movie Francis, you had? Killer Condom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
Killer
addition to
Condom,
directing Killer Condom, Francis will make the musical version of none of that.
Awesome.
But
No.
first, Francis, you have to answer the question of Rachel. I loved her question about a used condom. I mean, really, a used one?
Is that?
I mean,
Is it? Well, yeah, it's the same condom that keeps being used, right?
It's the same
Yes.
one. It's the
Yeah.
same
Wait,
one.
why are multiple people using the same? I missed that. You're right. That's gross.
That's so nasty.
It was used once and then it.
Oh, it became sentient.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Right.
Okay.
It wasn't used.
Wait a
over and
minute. Wait. But how is a condom on its own killing people?
I didn't watch
Is
it.
it like strangling them? Is it?
You're looking for a logical answer
Is
to
it
a
like-
story that doesn't make sense.
Okay. All right. Forget it. You're
I'll
right.
watch the movie and I'll get back.
What?
All right, no, I won't make you do that. That's
Have my
terrible.
sympathy.
I will watch. I will watch Santa with muscles though. I will watch that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll watch anything with Hulk Hogan in it, man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's. We got One True Pairing coming up. We're gonna do another geek treat about guilty pleasure movies. But hey, let's talk to our awesome guests here, our Patreons, and what they do. So, Marie and Justin, why don't you tell people the cool stuff you guys do?
Well, we're marketing. That's what we do. Everything is about marketing, but we do help out groups. So I've been going around the country actually, and Justin's been with me side by side. We've been going around the country speaking for Google. So I'm a Google sponsored speaker. So if you've got a small group, an organization, or anybody that would love to hear more about the Google tools, what they can do for you, what you can use for free, because it's all free tools that we talk about, then we'll come talk to your group. Just let me know and I'll put you into the system and we'll see if we can come out there for free. So it's cool. It's been great to go everywhere. We just came back from North Carolina, and luckily we weren't there in the midst of where Florence was, but we were out in the outskirts there at the Blue Ridge Mountains, and God, it's gorgeous out there. So
Such a sight.
really, I mean, if you haven't had a chance to go to the Blue Ridge Mountains, make it one of the things on your bucket list because it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Awesome. I didn't know Google a lot of times did that for free. That's really cool.
Yeah, they set everything up for free. So you just need to have a conference or an organization. So it could be webinar or live, you know, if you have like a group or I mean, you don't have to be a nonprofit. Just let me know and we'll see whether or not we can make it fit, and then we'll come out there and speak.
Sweet.
Yep.
Anything else you want to mention about your Know, Like, and Ignite?
It's, of course, brand chat, you know, every Wednesday morning. So while we're here late at night, usually Wednesdays are my early morning because I'm getting ready for brand chat. So brand chat is a Twitter chat that happens every Wednesday, 10 a.m. Central. And we talk all about branding. So this time we talked about branding and nonprofits. Next week it'll be branding brands and holidays. So if you just want to stop in, you want to lurk, if you are doing anything to brand your business, there's lots of good tidbits there and people with some really good insights that are helpful.
Has
Awesome.
anyone ever accidentally gone in there and thought you meant branding cattle?
We've had some people do that, yes.
Really?
Wow.
Joke?
At the very beginning, when it first started, yes.
that was
Wow.
a
Fair
joke.
enough.
Okay, all right, that works.
No, that's real. It's not fake, Francis. It's real.
Movie choice.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right.
In the chat, Lister's Mate says, Maria, I was a few minutes away from you over the state line in Virginia. So he was close to where you guys were.
Oh.
He also says Craig Poole is a British Wookiee. We'll get to that later. So before we move on to Craig, though, so Justin, I actually didn't know this about you until I was chatting with Maria, because I'm going to see you guys fairly soon in Vegas for the Age of Chivalry, a Renaissance festival. I didn't know that you LARPed.
Yeah, I actually do. I tend to take the weekends to try to go out to a local group if I'm in said area for the weekend. But mostly I'm either here at the Texas group, the Midland Texas group. And then Vegas, I'm usually hanging with them a lot. And so they'll be taking part during that Ren Fair. So I'll be helping volunteer for their camp.
That's awesome. Do you enjoy it?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's a reason to get out of the house for one, and then two, beating your friends with foam sticks is always great.
Yeah, sounds fun.
Any excuse to hit someone with a foam stick.
So in these, I was talking to people at Dragon Con because there's a big LARPing thing there too.
Yeah.
Now, so the way you guys do it, is it all battles, or is there things of like actually just role playing elements where you're just kind of around talking?
So I play a version that's called Amped Guard, and that version has a little bit mix of the melee combat along with magic. So then you have spells that you can cast on each other, and so it gets a little bit more role play. There is a slight rendition of the LARP, and it's called Dagahir, and they're a little bit more melee combat oriented, like straight combat. And so you have a little bit less role play going on and a lot more just combat oriented. But
Sweet.
That's where our group that'll be out there, Ren Fair, they both utilize foam, and we're just kind of both meshing together to make the group and have a camp.
Awesome, super cool. So in the chat, by the way, Rachel Marshall says, "Did you say Texas? You guys are in Texas. I'm a Houstonian."
Well, there you go.
Okay.
See, yes, we're Texans. Absolutely.
Yeah. There you go. Yes, Rachel, you got some fellow Texans here. Chris says, "Great to hear you guys are safe from the storm, Maria."
Oh,
Yes.
thank you, Craig. Thanks.
All right, let's go over to Craig.
Hi.
Craig, anything you want to mention that you're up to?
Following that, wow. Yeah, I'm aspiring actor. I mostly at the minute do voice work. You can find me on Star Now website. Yeah, applying for stuff and see what happens.
What's the site?
I also starnow.com.
Oh, okay.
I'm on there. Found me on there. I'm working on a few writing projects at the minute. Unfortunately, getting down to actually writing is I'm great at creating. The actual writing part's the bit I struggle with the most. So yeah, I've got a few projects at the minute. So yeah, got a few projects at the minute, but yeah, that's me at the moment.
All right, cool. Well, you're great.
Yeah, and
Thank
you. I hear you do a killer Wookiee.
Oh, yes.
Well,
I hear you're the
I don't.
British Wookiee.
God. Yeah.
Yes. Can you regale us with your famous Wookiee?
Bring it on. No. Oh, God. No. No.
That was all again.
All right, can I get that? Can I get? No, I can't. No.
All right, folks. Maybe he'll sneak it in later in the show.
It was terrible before. It'll be terrible now.
No,
it was
you gotta
awesome.
own it. Yeah, you gotta own it.
Was.
Or awesome.
Hey man, if I sing on this show, you can do your Wookiee.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yes, I've heard you doing a Scottish accent as well.
Yeah, you made me do it
to listen to. Well,
it was really good.
Scottish people as well.
It was great that it was all Scottish guests on the show too. It was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were really impressed by it.
Oh, I bet they were loving every minute of it.
Yeah. By the way, in the chat, Chris says he's one state over in Louisiana. All right, everybody, you just tell us your states. It's good. That'll work.
California.
Yeah. All right. Well, actually, what is super cool, actually, is that we do have viewers from all over the U.S. and the world, so that's awesome. So thank you, guys. We really appreciate you tuning in.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, so there's our awesome guests. Please check them out. I put up all their, websites and Twitters and stuff that you guys can follow. We'll put them up again at the end of the show. And then, so before we go on, I actually have some big news. Some of you might have seen this if you were in Francis, he's like, what could it be? I have no idea.
I hella don't know.
First off in the chat, hey Jeff, this is Lucas. It's been a while. Oh Lucas. That's one of my, I think, former students, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it, man. Hope you're doing great. Has been a while. Okay, so I'm actually moving to San Diego in 4 days. I'm very excited about that. Something I've been wanting to do for a while. I am going to be, because of that, we do have one more episode of Super Geeked Up this season. However, that will be a little bit of a hiatus because I will be driving for a while to San Diego. So our season finale will be October 24th. So I know that's a bit of a wait, folks. But what I will be doing is I'm going to be hitting a lot of cool spots along the way, a lot of national parks like Yellowstone and things in Utah and stuff in South Dakota. I actually just got, it's on the way now, my first GoPro. So I'm going to be doing a lot of video and pictures. So I'll be posting that on YouTube and Facebook. So I'll give you a bunch of hopefully cool stuff to watch in the meantime before we do our next Super Geeked Up. And so I'll be taking a couple weeks to do that. And I will be getting to see Maria and Justin in Vegas, which is going to be super cool. They told me about the Age of Chivalry Ren Fair, which we are just talking about. And I actually never been to a Ren Fair before. I can't believe it. So I'm super excited.
I've never heard of it.
Thou willst enjoy.
Yes. We're excited about that. Yes.
Thou willst enjoy.
Oh, thou willst enjoy. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Francis. So I can't wait. I'm going to do a lot of cool stuff. So I'm very excited. If you're watching, you're in San Diego, hit me up. Love to see you out there. Let's see what else. Oh, yes, that's right. I had one other big news. First of all, let's see. Oh, Rachel and Chris are saying congrats.
Ooh, nice.
Congrats on the move. Wishing you all the best. Thank you, Chris. Rachel says, congrats, Jeff. I'll have to visit. By all means, Rachel, please do. You should visit during Comic-Con. Or actually visit any time of year. San Diego's beautiful all year long, but Comic-Con's even better. I'm just happy I don't have to fly across the country anymore.
All right.
You'll be right there.
Now you'll be a west. Wait, is this the West Side symbol? I don't know anymore. Wait, no.
What are you doing? What? What's West Side? What does that mean?
West Side.
So, yeah, West Side. I know it's West Side, but
West Side.
Just Wonder Woman. That's all it is.
All right. But also, I also have big news that I actually got signed by my first agent. It is Heather Reed from Asylum Convention and Entertainment Services. First off, big thanks to Francis. He's already part of that.
Right.
She represents him, and he actually turned me on to her, put me in touch. So thanks very much, Francis. I appreciate that. So I just signed with her. Very excited. And so she'll be booking me at different conventions around the U.S., hopefully around the world. So hopefully get to do some more hosting, moderating, do Super Geeked Up live at more cons. So I'm very excited about that as well. So thank you to Heather.
We need to get booked to the UK con, actually.
I was going to say, come to the UK.
Man. Oh, then we can see you, Craig. Yeah.
Yeah.
However, you have to do your Wookiee if we come over there.
Yeah.
That was almost there, but not quite.
No. Save it for a rainy day.
Chris says, hope I can visit San Diego or Los Angeles soon. Yes, everybody just come to San Diego. It's fine. I'll just put you all up. I'm just kidding. I'm actually staying with my family right now, so I can't promise those kind of things.
Too late. You've said it.
You just offered your family.
They actually, you know what? They're actually always super cool about putting a bunch of my friends up. So maybe they'll be cool with it actually. But yeah.
All right. You
Party
said.
Yeah.
You're only 2 hours away from me, so I'm just gonna have to go down there, I guess.
Party Jets.
You should, man. Yeah, we definitely gotta see each other more often.
For sure.
Doesn't have to be once a year anymore.
Exactly.
Maybe we can book the same cons. Then definitely we can.
Oh man, the beginning. It's just the beginning, man. Just the beginning.
That's so exciting! Congratulations to the two of you. That's awesome.
Thank you very much. Thank you for Chris and other people who are saying congrats in the chat. Thank you guys. You guys rock. I love all of you. You're awesome. All right. So now let's move on to our second geek tweet. All right. Hey, everybody. It's that time of year when movies dump all their shit in the theaters, but sometimes shit is good. So what's a movie that you love, even though it's really bad?
Yes.
All right. Now, one thing I'll say is we got a lot of responses already. Actually, Francis, you and I in a minute probably can share reading these off. Got a lot of tweets, got a lot of Facebook comments about this. It's interesting that it shows that everybody's different and everybody has different tastes, which is cool, and we embrace that on the show. But because it's funny that some of the movies people listed, like Francis and I actually think are really good movies that we love, and they're like, what? What's it?
Yeah, like.
But then there's probably ones that I would say I'm sure that other people would think are amazing too.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So anyway, Justin, what about you? You got a like a bad movie that you still love?
I know a lot of people give it flack. It's the Super Mario Brothers movie, the live action movie. A lot of people just hate it. I kind of grew up with it. My older brother got me into it. I can't remember how old I was when, and it's just always been a great thing for me. I mean, it had Yoshi be an actual like raptor dinosaur thing, so this is great.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Right.
Yeah, I love the elevator scene with their dance.
Yeah, just gets the Goombas
dancing. Yeah, just get them dancing. It's great.
Yep.
That some people did say that movie as well. So you're in good company there. Okay. And by the way, if you're in the live chat, please feel free to give your answers. And Rachel says, "I love that one." The Mario Brothers. All right, Maria, what about you? What's your choice?
Well, I tweeted it, so I've already taken the suspense away. But it is Con Air. It's on, and I stop everything that I'm doing, and I see it on TV, and I start watching it. It's just I'm such a fan of John Malkovich and Steve Buscemi. I mean, they're fine in it, so I'll just sit down and listen to them. And I know when you think about it, it makes absolutely no sense, but who cares? It's a good movie for me to watch.
Put the bunny back in the box.
Wait, who are you doing? Are you doing Buscemi?
No, it's Nick Cage.
Oh, you're doing Nick Cage? Okay.
Yeah, takes the bunny out of the box.
Oh, okay. In the chat, Rachel says, I grew up watching Mario Brothers 2. I have it on DVD. And Lister's Mate says, the Super Mario movie, it's John Leguizamo's breakout role. Was that his
that's true.
breakout role? Really?
I don't know about
Wow.
Wait, who did he play? Mario or Luigi?
Just Luigi.
Who was
Luigi.
Mario?
Yep. What's his name?
Roger Rabbit.
He's in Hook.
Who?
The guy in Roger Rabbit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He was in Roger Rabbit. You're right.
All right, Rachel says, I love Con Air, another one on DVD that I have. All right, hey, Rachel's with all you guys. She's got all your choices.
There you go.
Craig, what's your choice? Bad movie that you love.
Again, it's I'm gonna say The Rock. I think it's
The Rock
very
is
over the
great.
top and cheesy, but I love the film. I think it's over the top and it's cheesy, but I love it anyway. I was thinking before. I was thinking of Suicide Squad because people give it so much shit. But I think it's great. But no, I'm going to change my answer to The Rock. It's over the top, but I don't care.
I think The Rock is actually the only Michael Bay movie I really enjoy.
It's the only, not wrong. It's
Great
the
film.
one I don't like.
It's a great action movie, though.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Nick Cage, Sean Connery,
exactly.
come on, man. Can't go wrong there.
Definitely.
Right.
Ed Harris, it's great. It's great across the board.
What's another Nick Cage movie? Oh, no.
A trend.
Hey, Nick Cage movies.
Lemire, so Ryan in the chat says, Turbo Kid and Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood, and not a movie I sometimes watch. General Hospital, a silly TV soap opera. Okay. Cool.
But, Turbo Kid was actually considered a good. I haven't seen it yet, but the reviews for that were pretty good.
It's a pretty recent movie.
Yeah, this is classic.
I've never heard of it.
Me neither. I'm with you, Craig.
So, Don't Be a Menace to South Central. I'll drink your juice in the hood. It's great. Nope. Watch it. It's like in the line of like in
Is
the
that parody?
Yeah, it's parody-ish.
Okay.
It's not. It's just.
Rachel says, I think this is probably about The Rock. She says, OMG, another one I have on TV. I'm such a dork. Well, you're an awesome dork, Rachel, and just like the rest of us. So.
Yeah, it's
Watch The Rock.
The Rock is good.
yes, it's a good. Yeah, it's a good film. I think it's good anyway. So.
What's your choice, Francis?
So there's so many to choose from. I mean, like I really had a hard time narrowing it down, but I'm gonna go with. The funny thing is, I can't. What's the movie? It's the tip of my tongue. It's the one where there's two different worlds, right? And there is it's a bunch of like. I mean, it's gonna sound bad, but it's a bunch of schoolgirls. I guess they become like ninjas.
Sucker Punch.
Sucker Punch. That's the one.
Oh,
Sucker Punch is a terrible film, but I watched that movie in theaters like 5 times. Really?
That's not. It's
5
not a bad
times?
film.
Yeah.
Visually, it's amazing.
Visually, it's great. I love the music.
Cut that one.
That sound.
I was really
got
excited
that
for that
one.
movie, and I was like, oh, this is so terrible.
The rest of it, but like a lot of the just the general kind of premise and like I said, the music and just the cinematography. I
Oh,
like
yeah, Zack
that.
Snyder. It's always visually going to be
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
Oh, Zack Snyder. That's the guy. Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
So
Is that you
Sucker
doing Batman saying Zack Snyder?
Not the intention, but yeah, okay. I'll take it.
Rachel says, dude, yep, another one I have. Rachel has everything.
She knows good movies.
That's a good library, right?
Yeah, hell, let's.
Yeah.
Hey, well, Rachel, when you come to San Diego, bring your movie collection with you.
There you go.
We'll binge it.
Yeah.
Lanier says,
Movie
I like
night.
Turbo Kid so much I have it twice. Do you mean you own it twice on 2 different formats? Tell me if that's the case and what formats.
That'd be amazing.
Although I do that,
Yeah.
right? You have it on like VHS, DVD, or DVD, Blu-ray, or digital, or whatever.
Yeah, I do that.
Or like Star Wars, have it on like a million different formats, and it keeps coming out.
Everything. Yeah.
Anytime you need it, it's in arm's reach.
Oh, so Rachel also says, officially, I'm the biggest, most awesome dork ever. Yes, we will bestow that title upon you, Rachel.
Yeah, you get badge.
Congratulations.
Although she already had Queen title for something in the chat, so I guess she has this title now as well. So good.
Okay, good.
She's ranking up the titles.
Just ranking up the points. I like it.
So we'll share in a minute Facebook and Twitter from earlier in the week. So
Sure.
I think I'm going to actually choose one that I used to think was a great movie, but I saw it recently. So
no.
when I was younger, and I still am, I was a big fan of Jean-Claude Van Damme movies, right? And I saw any Jean-Claude Van Damme movie that was in theaters. Now, there's plenty of obviously not so great Van Damme movies. I will still say Time Cop, I think, is an awesome movie that he did and his best one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to say Bloodsport was my second. Actually, it's probably still my second favorite Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. And I used to think it was really good. And then I watched it recently again. I was like, wow, this movie is not very good at all. but I'll still watch it all the time. I don't care. And even the fighting, I used to think the fighting was great, but the fighting's not that great either, actually. But you know what? It's about the Kumite, which is like this, like one of my things earlier was it's a battle royale. It's like a karate martial arts tournament, right? I will watch any movie that has to do with a martial arts tournament. I don't care what it is. Like another movie I would put on this list is Dead or Alive, which is based on the video game.
I was just thinking that.
And I actually I like that movie.
So bad.
No, but I actually like it. Like it does have some good fighting in it. I don't care. It's a martial arts movie, tournament movie. I'll watch it. Doesn't matter.
Does Mortal Kombat make it into your list of martial arts?
Mortal Kombat is amazing.
I love
I really liked that when I first saw it. It doesn't hold up as well. You're right. No.
It doesn't hold up, but it's still. I have very many fond memories, and it does have its theme song.
Oh, the theme! I love the theme song. Is amazing. I remember the theater just like rocking out to the theme song.
So good.
The soundtrack for that was beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so beautiful. I love it.
All right.
Yeah.
So
what was your answer, Jeff?
I don't know. Bloodsport, Dead or Alive, all those.
I thought you were gonna say Street Fighter. Like, I love that film.
Oh no, I cannot watch that movie.
Not complaining.
You can't watch.
No, I can watch it. I've watched it more than once, but it's very painful.
I was gonna say,
watch.
Kylie Minogue.
I think you can watch it just to make fun of it, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great film.
Come on, get out of here. You know
Over
what
the
sucks
top.
is that then they did more recently. Kristen Crook was in the Chun-Li movie,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was hoping they were going to redeem themselves, and they totally did not at all.
I really hated that guy. He just
What guy?
such an ass. I hated him.
What guy?
The detective. I wanted him to die. I hated him.
In the Chun-Li movie?
He was trying to be. Yeah, he was trying to be cool, and he really wasn't. No.
All right.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. They can't do a good Street Fighter movie for some reason. In the chat, Rachel says Sidekick from Chuck Norris. That's one of her choices. That's a good
That's a
one.
great one. I used to have that on VHS.
Rachel says, I freaking love that one. All right, Rachel, tell us which one you're... Sorry, we talk about so many movies here. Tell us which one you mean.
Yeah.
And then Lanier says, I got Robin Williams' Popeye the other day. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah,
God.
I do remember that.
Wow.
Nothing wrong with that.
All right.
Wow.
Let me share the Facebook ones, and then you can do the Twitter ones, Francis, from earlier in the week. Carrie Johnson says, I love Grease 2. Everyone thinks it's trash. While the first Grease is a better movie, Grease 2 is more fun. Better songs. Michelle Pfeiffer is awesome as Stephanie. Pam Adlon, the voice of Bobby Hill, is also in it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Really likes that.
I haven't seen it in a while. First Grease I love. I haven't seen Grease 2 in quite a while.
All right.
Neil Every
think I
says,
ever
when
saw
I
it.
was a kid, our local video store had a very limited selection of genre movies that I was allowed to watch. Long story short, I watched Krull and Hawk the Slayer far too many times. Excellent.
I've never seen
Another
Hawk
one.
the Slayer, but Krull.
Yeah, I don't know Hawk the Slayer either, but
Yeah, that's Schwarzenegger at his finest.
wait, was Schwarzenegger the original Krull?
Huh? Wasn't he?
I don't
Or am I
think
thinking of
Kevin Sorbo did a Krull, but I think there was a Krull before that.
He really?
Yeah, he did a Krull in the late
Kevin
90s, mid late 90s.
No, it isn't. It isn't.
Is that before Hercules?
I'm thinking of.
No, it was either, I think it was during Hercules or just after.
Ah.
Oh.
Rachel says, I agree with Grease too. Rachel has basically seen every movie in existence. It's awesome.
Right?
Rachel is the oracle of movie knowledge.
She really is.
Has she seen though? Has she seen Hawk the Slayer?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's a deep cut.
If you see Hawk the Slayer, then
So actually, Rachel actually did put in Facebook the Reanimator, Blood Dolls, Return of the Living Dead. So good horror selection there.
Has never.
I haven't seen any of those. So
No.
Tammy Anderson says, this is my wheelhouse. She's got a whole bunch here, folks. Mario Brothers, Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Earth Girls Are Easy. Gotcha. Red Sonja. Three Ninjas. Willow, Clue, Highlander, Legend, Lady Hawk, and more. I dispute.
I love Willow and
I
Lady
highly
Hawk.
I was
dispute
gonna say,
Willow.
how
Tammy already knows
dare
this.
you say Willow?
Willow's one of my favorite movies of all time. But no, it's okay. Tammy, I love Tammy. She's great. She can say whatever she wants. However, I still.
She says she still watches them, so that's good.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
the thing.
Willow.
So she still likes
Actually,
them. I mean, she likes them,
Yeah,
though, so that's all right.
She likes them.
Oh,
She
yeah.
just feels they're like a guilty pleasure. Like Lady Hawk, I love that one. But
The
when you
music.
do watch it again, you realize it's got a lot of '80s music in there.
oh sure, yeah.
Ways.
It's like
I'm with her
Hey.
with Red Sonja. Red Sonja is a good guilty pleasure. That's
It's
Schwarzenegger.
80s music
good.
that worked for Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
True.
Clue. I love Clue. Will is one of my favorite movies. I've talked about that many times on this show. Jesse Cogden says Biodome, Tank Girl, and Encino Man, all terrible movies that I can't help but like.
I can
Little
tell
Pauly Shore there.
he's an
Yes.
80s kid apparently. He's definitely a
Hell
90s
yeah, I'm an 80s kid.
Jeez.
Rachel says she has not seen Hawk the Slayer, but she does own the Kevin Sorbo Krull.
Ah, there you go.
Wow.
All right.
Found one.
Good old Kevin.
All right.
Sorbo. Keeping it.
What do we got on Twitter there, Francis?
Oh, there's two more on the. Or were these?
Oh
are
my
these-
God, I'm sorry. I forgot those. You're right. Thank you for reminding me, sir. Rich, I'm sorry, Rich. Weilgaz. My apologies for the pronunciation. Rich, anyway. Rich says Top Gun. I know. Rich.
That's a great film.
Which
I can kind of see somebody saying that, though. I do really like Top Gun.
having seen it recently, I would agree it's not as good as probably as it when it first came out. But
I still
yeah.
think it's good, though.
The fighter scenes aren't consistent with what's going on and what the dialogue is saying, but it's still a great film. I think. I love that film.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Maybe when it's in San Diego, I can see some of the filming because they're filming some of it in San Diego again.
Right.
It's up to see.
Top Gun 2.
yeah.
It's true.
the new volleyball scene. Boom.
New volleyball
Playing
scene.
with
What?
the boys.
Oh, new. I forget. There is a volleyball scene, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the playing with the boys.
Boys.
Yeah. Really? Okay.
Maybe we'll be nude this time.
We're going there.
Carlos Ramirez had said Labyrinth on
Which-
Facebook.
Ooh.
It's a classic.
It's a guilty pleasure.
That is,
Yeah, but that's see, I didn't see it till I was adult, so that probably sure colored my opinion. That's not really.
If you want guilty
Do you really
pleasure,
like
what
it? All right, I
about
don't know. That is
Sister
kind of a pretty cheesy movie.
You remind me of the Faith.
Yeah. What
I
babe?
mean, I think if I saw it as a kid, I would probably like it much more.
What power?
Like, what about Sister Act? Would you class that as a guilty pleasure?
Sister Act.
That
Oh, no,
kind-
Sister Act's a good
I think it's
movie.
a great
It's
film.
fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. The music. I love the music.
Yeah.
Rachel in the YouTube chat says Killer Clowns from Outer Space, one of my faves.
Oh boy.
She really likes those horror films.
All right. Well, what did people say on Twitter, Francis?
Terrible.
All right. Libby Cudmore says Roadhouse is the peak of modern cinema, you monster. And
because I had posted Roadhouse as a picture of like an example of this what I was talking about. Right. Not that I was saying Roadhouse is, though it is not the greatest.
It is. But you watch it.
The thing I've learned from Roadhouse is that pain don't hurt. That's all I know.
But then Libby, her actual answer was Cutthroat Island.
Cutthroat, no, yeah. Cutthroat Island is the actual answer.
Gina Davis.
Is actually a good movie too.
I don't think so, actually. I wanted it to be great, but unfortunately it wasn't.
Rachel seems to be dominating both forms of social media because she also says Earth Girls are easy, but I think that's also what she said in the. So Earth Girls are easy. Cabe_Bedlam says Demolition Man.
Great movie. Love Demolition Man.
Right. But it's also bad.
No, it's not bad. It's good.
It's bad.
Any movie that introduced me to Sandra Bullock is great.
Alexander at Mr_Picard says, many bad movies with Sir Patrick to choose from. It's the tragic fate of an actor fan to be forced to sit through the most dreadful movies just for that one person you love so much that you're willing to endure this. Kind of like, he didn't mention any movies.
No, you know what? I asked him afterwards, and I forgot to put it in. He did actually say Dune after that, I think.
Dune, okay. I don't know what other movies that guy has done, though. Patrick Stewart has done a lot of movies, I guess. But
Patrick Stewart has done a lot of movies. Well, yeah, obviously, he's been Professor X in all the X-Men movies.
Yeah, I didn't think.
But I mean, like bad movies. Well,
bad movies. You mean? I think earlier in his career, maybe.
Probably when he had hair. Oh, he actually never had hair.
Right.
Yeah. he had disappeared when he was still in the Shakespeare.
He was like
Royal Shakespeare Company.
Was he in Royal Shakespeare
like
Company?
30s.
Yeah. Nice. Rachel says Jason X in the chat. So she is proving she is the queen of the chat because you were dominating. You're great. That's why you got the Loot Crate.
Freddy versus Jason.
Oh, brother. No.
No.
He's saying it's a guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
It's
like Predator versus
I think it's
Freddy versus Predator.
Oh.
Hey, what's wrong with that?
That's
fine. It was good. It's fun.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on to our last. We got everybody, right? Yes? All good?
Yeah.
All right.
We got everyone, yep.
Let's move on to our last segment. This is called One True Pairing. So this is where people have to choose characters from certain universes. In this case, we're going to do Harry Potter first. So everybody's going to pick a character from Harry Potter. Mm-hmm. And then, wait, Francis, you're judging this one, right? Okay. So
I am, yes.
So the rest of us are going to choose a character from Harry Potter. Then Francis will choose another character from Harry Potter. We're not going to know who that is until we've chosen our characters. And we're going to all have to argue why our character would be the best romantic pairing with Francis's character.
Okay.
If you really don't want to do a romantic thing, if that's too tough, you can just try to do, I guess, a BFF.
It could be besties.
Yeah, besties.
Yeah, sure.
Got you, though. We got you.
All right.
Oh,
so,
God.
Oh, boy, Craig is really, he's already looking.
I'm still debating.
I'll pick last because I have a host
break into your Wookiee.
So, Maria, what Harry Potter character would you like to choose? You can give suggestions in the chat if you want, folks, by the way.
See, Chris, you have some suggestions. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go with Hermione. Hermione Granger.
Hermione Granger.
Hermione Granger.
My favorite character. Craig, who do you got?
I'm going with Luna.
Luna Lovegood. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Listeners says Craig is a Wookiee again. He just keep saying it until he does it. Keep it up, folks, in the chat. Justin.
Peer pressure.
Justin, who do you got?
I'm just going to go with Voldemort.
All right. Yeah, good old Voldemort. He's very romantic guy.
Is it Lizard Voldemort or Tom Riddle?
Ooh, that's a good. Yeah.
No. Let's go with
as in Chamber
Lizard Voldemort.
Lizard. Oh, okay.
Missing a nose.
Okay, missing the nose. Nice. All right, so let me see who I'm going to choose from who's left here. I kind of go in between two different choices. I'm going to go with Bellatrix Lestrange.
Oh, God.
So like we got 2 good guys and 2 bad guys. There you go.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, Francis.
Oh.
Yes. So let's see how you guys pair with Mad Eye Moody.
He was on my list too. Nice.
Okay.
Francis, you just froze for me. Can you do a quick on and off on your video? Off and on, whatever I'm trying to say. Thank you, sir.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Perfect. All right, so we got to argue why our characters would be the best pairing with Mad Eye Moody. All right. I know everybody's dying to go first, right?
Crazy Eye. You know.
I'm gonna try to. Hang on, I might need some little recollection. Oh, Rachel, by the way, says I was going to choose Bellatrix. Awesome thing. Good, Rachel. We're in the same mindset. Maria, you ready to go?
All right, I'm ready. So I think, well, Hermione's perfect with Mad Eye. I mean, first of all, they're both into using polyjuice. So they have that shared interest. She could definitely mix up anything that he needed when he needed it. Plus, you know, he's there. I mean, he's very crafty and he has the experience while she has all of the, you know, she could just do all the potions and all of the spells behind it. I think they would make a great pair, a powerful pair. The age difference is a bit of a stretch, but you know what? Hermione always acted beyond her age, and she could use her time turner to just go forward and backward. It just could work at any time frame. So I think that Hermione's a perfect match for Mad Eye.
I'd love to see a young Mad Eye Moody. That'd be amazing.
Be interesting.
We still just have like the wild eye.
Yes. You have to have wild eye.
All right. So I'll go next. All right, but we're not talking about young. We're talking about an old, decrepit Mad Eye Moody. So
yes.
So this is why Bellatrix would be a great match. Obviously, Bellatrix likes gross guys because she likes Voldemort. She hangs around him all the time. I think she probably wants to have sex with him. And Mad Eye is kind of a gross guy too, looking guy. So Bellatrix, I think, would be attracted to Mad Eye, and she's a very, very powerful wizard. Obviously, Mad Eye. I don't remember a lot about Mad Eye, to be honest with you, so I might just make shit up. But Mad Eye is also very skilled, very knowledgeable, right? And very skilled. So I think Bellatrix is actually probably one of the few people who could go toe to toe with him and match him, and he would appreciate that. And I think he probably likes a nice, powerful, domineering woman.
Okay.
So there you go. That's my explanation. Oh wait, I'm going to read Rachel's.
No.
She's got my back. Maybe this is better.
Right.
Being that Bellatrix is crazy weird, I would say she's perfect for Mad Eye. They can rock each other around and have mad hot sex. Who doesn't love that? Yes, thank you, Rachel. I love it. That's what I was trying to get at. Rachel so understands what I'm going for.
Oh.
That's right, folks. Now you're gonna be thinking of Bellatrix and Mad Eye having mad hot sex the rest of the night.
I'm really trying not.
Better than thinking of Bellatrix and Voldemort having mad hot sex.
Wait, yeah, I guess, yeah, because this we're assuming it's real Mad Eye and not Barty Crouch Mad Eye, because David Tennant.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, is David Tennant and Barty Crouch? I didn't know that. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. There's David Tennant.
Oh yeah, David. Yeah, Barty Crouch Jr.
I'm assuming. Well, yeah, I was going. Real
Spoilers.
Oh right.
That's all right. It's
Wow.
all right, Craig, go ahead. Who's your Luna and Mad Eye?
Luna, I'm going to move away from the romance mainly because of how large the age gap is and go more of friendship, potentially apprentice. They're both bizarre. She could introduce him to all of the different kind of things that she's into and different I was going to say techniques. This is going well.
Yeah, whoa. Techniques, yep.
Yeah.
Good
like
for
her glasses and stuff. Yeah, I think they would make an interesting pair, and I think if she wanted to be an aura, that they'd be able to bond. She doesn't try to fit in. She doesn't need people around her to be happy, and I think Mad Eye is the same. So I think in that way their personalities would go well together, and I think that they'd be able to learn a lot from each other.
Okay.
That was actually a very well thought out answer, even though it started off sounding very kinky.
That
sexual.
was literally. They could share techniques and
There you go.
styles.
Love good. Love feeling good. Okay.
Love
All right, Justin.
Great.
Voldemort and Mad Eye.
What can I say? It's Voldemort, baby. He's just got all the power. But I would have to say with Mad Eye, since he has a very unconventional way of going about magic and doing things, like his process seemed a little bit against the what's the magic like the magic law group. What are they called?
Oh, the Ministry of Magic.
He'd always kind of go against the Ministry of Magic, or really butt heads with them. So I think that, like, in order to get things done, he'd work really well with Voldemort on just, being very dark.
I can see that. Yeah.
Here's the problem. I did not expect everyone to actually think this well, like actually think this through as much as you guys did. And it's actually well thought out.
Thank you. We're very impressive. Not me so much, but in the chat, Lister's Mate says, "Wow, just the way Craig describes techniques. Wow."
Well,
turning
English,
people on,
everything
Craig.
sounds dirty.
Yeah.
In English.
Hey, Craig, can you say techniques in Wookiee?
No.
All right.
It's a word they don't use very often, except in.
I want to know
private
about
company.
Wookiee techniques.
You really don't.
All right, Francis. Who is the winner? Rachel, by the way, in the YouTube chat says, "Love this game." All right, thank you, Rachel. Yes, folks, tell us which games you like.
I want to hear
what
what other people would think. I wonder what other people would choose. I'm gonna
tell us who made the best argument, or at least the one you thought was most ridiculous in the chat. But we'll get that in a minute. But go ahead, Francis. You're still the judge.
Turner thing. I love the Ministry of Magic thing. I love the techniques.
So he loved everything except mine, folks. So I'm not going to win. Okay, good.
Yeah. I didn't get to you yet, but anyway. Here's the thing, though. Look, the perfect person to talk about anything Harry Potter is someone from the actual UK. So when Craig is telling me all of this stuff, I'm just like, I'm being brought back. Like, my mind is going into Hogwarts every time he speaks about these characters. It's an unfair advantage, but he wins because, man,
that was by being British.
Well, but it was also a good. No, he's right. I like that he went with the apprentice and the teacher thing.
Yeah,
good.
I'm
good way.
Yeah.
True pairing doesn't have to be romance. It doesn't have to be love. And considering the age gap is really not a good idea.
And it does make sense. It actually did, work together like that. So
that's It's one.
All right.
Harry Potter experience in the UK is one of the places I definitely go to. I want to.
So Craig is winning everything today. So congratulations.
Yeah, right.
However, I need to inform you, Craig, that that answer was wrong by Francis. Rachel says my favorite answer is Jeff's. So there you go.
Fine. I don't care.
It's the queen.
The queen has spoken, folks. All hail the queen. So the queen that's you, Craig. You gotta respect the queen. That's your territory there.
Otherwise it's off with his head.
Lister's Mate says Craig is British, so just saying techniques would sound cheeky. Okay.
What can I say? It's a gift.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna do one more of these. I'm gonna be the judge this time. Hang on. Chris says asking Craig to speak Wookiee is like asking me to speak an Australian accent. I won't do it. All right.
Do it, Mike. Right.
That was pretty good.
I'd love to hear his Australian accent.
All right. So my category is 80s cartoon characters.
Ooh.
So you have to choose a character from an 80s cartoon. These are the ones I grew up with. I love these shows. So things like G.I. Joe, Transformers, Smurfs, Turtles, He-Man, She-Ra, all that stuff. Give you a little hints there if anybody having problems thinking of one.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got a whole huge list, so I got plenty to choose for myself. All right, and in the chat, actually, feel free to say what you would argue. What one would you choose? But Francis, who would you choose?
All right, if I'm gonna go straight up, I'm gonna go with my favorite of all, Inspector Gadget.
That's great.
That's a great theme song.
I love it.
Love.
I love
Yeah.
Brain though. Brain was truly the brains of that operation. Well, and Penny too. Rachel says Rainbow Bright. I didn't think of her. That's a good choice, Rachel.
That's good. Yeah.
All right,
I don't
Craig, what are
know.
you choosing? Who are you choosing?
I'm going safe, and I'm choosing Leonardo from the Turtles.
Nice.
All right,
Yeah.
Justin.
Going with Soundwave from Transformers.
Okay, wait, who is that?
He's the one that his like chest would open up and have cassettes come out, and they become
Oh.
like smaller
Wait a minute. Is
creatures
he the one
that
who
do jobs for him.
did he actually turn into the boombox? Is that him?
Yeah, he turned into the boombox.
So yeah, he was the Decepticon.
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah, I remember that guy.
He looks great.
Yeah.
Bumblebee movie. He looks really awesome in the new
I
Bumblebee.
heard he
What?
looks
And he's in
great.
the Bumblebee movie.
He actually,
Yeah, showed the new.
Oh.
Is that the
shows.
first
Yeah,
time we've
sure.
seen him, or has he been in the other ones?
he was in the other one.
Not
And
like-
Was he a satellite in one? Was that
yeah,
him?
he's a satellite.
And the Michael Bay version.
I haven't.
I mean, I think
Does the Bumblebee
so
look?
too.
Does the Bumblebee movie look good?
See,
haven't
I actually
seen the
think
trailer
it's the
yet,
one
so I don't
Transformers movie
know.
that looks good from the trailer.
Yeah,
Really?
I actually think
Nice.
like,
Okay.
oh my god, they might actually make a good Transformers movie.
right.
Right.
100%.
I might have to see that one then.
Francis, can you do an off on again, please, on your camera? Thank you. By the way, Chris says, I do a terrible Aussie accent, and you know that, Jeff, since you made me do one the last time I was on Super Geeked Up.
Oh, really?
Sorry, Chris. It was part of the game. I didn't say, like, you must do an Australian. We were doing our
But you
geeky accents
must.
game. I think we were doing our geeky accents game. Yeah. And he got an
Okay.
Australian.
I'm gonna have to
Sorry,
find that
Chris.
one.
I'll give you a better
Yeah.
accent next time. I'll give you a Louisiana accent since you're from Louisiana. How about that?
There you go.
Give him a
Cajun.
Wookiee accent.
I was going to say,
a
give me
Wookiee
French.
accent.
What about French? Oh yeah. Wookiee.
Listeners may
it's fun.
Listeners may says Slimer from the Real Ghostbusters. I love Slimer. That's a great choice.
Ah,
Oh,
yeah.
Chris says I remember all those '80s shows. Okay, good. All right, so hang on. We got Soundwave. We got Inspector Gadget. We got Leonardo. Okay, Maria.
Yeah.
See, I'm going to another time zone because I was thinking of Inspector Gadget too. So let me think. I'm gonna.
Francis, you ruined everything again.
You ruined it. No, it's okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna move to the Smurfs now and go with Gargamel.
Oh, Gargamel, love it. All right, Rachel says I was born in '85, so I've seen them all too. All right, awesome, very good, love it.
Wow.
The fellow '80s kids.
If it wasn't 80s, Jeff, I would actually go to Penelope Pitstop. That's who I would like to be, but that's okay.
Oh my God! Wait, I vaguely remember that. What is that? Is that the name of the cartoon?
The racers, the Mad Racers.
Yeah.
Cartoon.
Wacky. Is it
Wacky Racers.
Wacky Racers?
Wacky Racers. That's the 70s. That's-
with was
yeah.
it Dick Dastardly and Muttley?
Yeah.
Muttley?
Yes, Muttley.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. That was great.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I will
They
be
used
Gargamel right now in the 80s.
okay. They used some of those people in the Laugh Olympics though, like with Scooby Doo
Yes,
and
they
Yogi
did.
Bear and stuff.
They sure did.
I love that.
That's a great poll. That's a really
you.
great poll.
Francis, why does your camera keep freezing?
I don't know. I'm not doing anything.
All right, do it again. Just do it again. It's probably Skype, I'm sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Skype starts.
All right. So we got Inspector Gadget, Leonardo, Soundwave, and Gargamel. All right. Oh boy, now I got to pick a character that could go with
Yeah.
all those. All right. So I want to choose one that's not from any of those universes then, so nobody has an unfair advantage. I'm gonna go with Cobra Commander from
Cobra
G.I.
Commander.
Joe.
All right.
Good old Cobra Commander from G.I. Joe.
Cobra Commander. His wife.
No.
All right, so, I think Craig's looking up information on Cobra Commander right now.
I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's a great choice. Now I have to Google that.
Come on, man, you don't watch G.I. Joe?
No.
All right, Francis, you know
No.
G.I. Joe, right?
I do know G.I. Joe.
All right,
And
so we'll start with you as other people are doing research.
Well, here's the thing.
So Inspector Gadget, right, and Cobra Commander.
Cobra Commander is kind of in the style of like Skeletor. He was kind of the bum. He wasn't really the most. It was really what's his face? The silver-headed guy. What's his name again?
The silver-headed, Destro?
Destro. Yeah, Destro was really the brains.
Hey,
of
you know, actually, I would love it if Cobra Commander just said, "Hey, silver-headed guy, get over here."
Silver-headed guy.
Hey,
yeah,
sexy black-clad leather girl, aka the Baroness.
yeah. And you know, they kind of go hand in hand. Okay, so Cobra Commander, he's kind of a figurehead. He's he's more of a guy who utilizes people, and Inspector Gadget is the best. He's like the utility. He's like the Swiss Army knife of just everything. He can do whatever Cobra Commander wants, and Cobra Commander wants to take down G.I. Joe. Now here's the thing: no death, can't kill. Guess what? Inspector Gadget's really good at not killing anyone, but of course he's not really good at anything, really. But that's where Cobra Commander comes in. They're such a perfect pair because Cobra Commander knows how to command. It's in the name, Commander. He commands. He tells them what to do. And Inspector Gadget, he's fairly good at taking orders, and he will do so because of his undying adoration for the Commander. So I think those two would be amazing because they are like, biscuits and gravy. Or
what was the second one?
Biscuits and gravy or peanut butter and jelly.
All right.
That is.
I like biscuits and gravy. I'm down with that.
Biscuits and gravy?
Well, you made some good points there, sir. I mean, you're right that Inspector Gadget takes orders from the chief. So
yes.
Yeah. And they're both, and you're right, he's terrible at everything. And actually, Cobra Commander kind of winds up being incompetent pretty much at things too.
Yeah,
so they kind of work together. All right, that's good. Craig, your research is done, hopefully. So Leonardo and Cobra Commander.
He's a guy and he's in charge. That's as far as I've got.
All right, he's part of the evil terrorist organization Cobra.
Yeah,
and he wants to take over the world with ridiculous machinations. And he hates G.I. Joe, who is the American counter-terrorist elite organization. There you go. There's G.I. Joe in a nutshell.
I think Leonardo and Cobra Commander are the perfect match because they're both leaders. They both command respect amongst others. They both understand the need to manage and to compromise. They understand that sometimes their strengths, that to get the best out of people, they have to know how to interact with them and know how to deal with them. So I think not only that, they're also combat orientated, so they can spar together. And I think that together they'd be unstoppable. That's why I think they would be a great pair. Yeah.
I love how Craig always does these really like in-depth, serious answers. Great.
That's great.
Thinking.
Good.
Cogs are working.
In the chat, Chris is having some fun. He says, "Go Gadget, biscuits and gravy. Go Gadget, toast."
That's perfect, Chris.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's what you should have said, Francis. Maybe you would have won then. You still might win.
No,
not that I made my decision yet or anything.
Yes.
I'm just kidding. All right, Justin. Soundwave and Cobra Commander.
So Cobra Commander, we're talking that we're in his universe now, right?
Sure.
So
if you want to be.
So Soundwave is now going to be paired with him. See, Soundwave can do everything that Inspector Gadget can do, but better. You see, he has all these different mini bots that can just go and do missions and get things done for Cobra Commander, all that stuff. And because now it's just Soundwave is the only one in his universe, there is no Autobots to stop Soundwave. The G.I. Joes have no Autobots, so he's got full advantage. Cobra Commander likes that. So he's going to have to pick and stick with Soundwave because Soundwave can get the job done.
Oh, yeah. Very authoritative answer there. Like it. And all right, Maria, Gargamel. And yes,
Gargamel.
And Cobra Commander.
The perfect pairing because Gargamel needs that mentor that he's looking for, and he can look up to this guy because he's the commander of a terrorist organization, and Gargamel wants nothing more than to terrorize the Smurfs in the Smurf village. So he wants to own the village, and Cobra Commander can help him own that village, and then Gargamel can take his goofiness and be his sidekick in Cobra Commander's universe, and just like biscuits and gravy, except a little bit better, I think. Francis, they could be Batman and Robin.
Fish fingers and custard?
What did you start, Jeff? I mean, come on.
I know. Everybody is like, you know what? They must think your answer was great though, because they're trying to take you down on this Mr. Gadget.
Hey, by the way, your answer, mine is better. Just let you know.
Yeah. It's like this, except even better than that.
Oh, by the way, that was like a mic drop because we just lost him from the Skype. They're like, yeah. Take that,
Yeah.
This is
Francis.
so good. Boom.
Boom. We don't even need to stick around to see if we won. We know we did.
Oh, man.
All right. So those are all actually very good answers. Actually, no, I'm going to be serious. Actually, they were all very well thought out and fun. Uh-oh, here we go. They're coming back on.
Is that too much?
Yeah, that's too much noise. Too much engine noise. All right. So, So I'm making my decision here. All very good. It's tough, man. This is a tough one, actually. So I was gonna go with Justin because he made a really, I don't know, that's a super logical, like really, really smart answer, I think. I love Maria's terrorizing the Smurfs though. And the fact, Cobra Commander is kind of goofy, so I think Gargamel would be a good sidekick because he's like really ridiculous too.
I agree. There's no Serpentor.
I hate Serpentor, that freaking jerk. Boy, this is so tough. I don't know. I'm gonna go Justin. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree.
All right, Justin, you won. I don't know if you can hear us, but you won.
Oh, he can hear us. He just doesn't want to turn on the.
Yeah. Well, no, they're trying. I think they have to reboot their thing again. So I know folks' screen's a little messed up right now, but they're trying to reboot their Skype. All right, but that's the job, everyone. That was one true pairing, everybody. Thank you, folks, for the chatting away there in the live chat. All right, that's pretty much going to do it for us. Before we get out of here, though, Craig, where can they find you online?
You can find me on Twitter at Craig Allen Poole. That's the best place to find me.
All right, that's it. That's what you need to know, folks.
I mean, I'm on Instagram on Nodachi Zero, but I don't post. I have like 6 pictures. 2 of them, only 2 of them are food. So
what was the site for the voiceover stuff though? Work?
That is on starnow.com.
Okay, thank you.
You can find me on there.
Very good.
Very cool.
All right. So I see they're back now.
Back.
Yeah, and Chris had said, was that Soundwave interrupting SGU just now? Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
It was.
All right.
He was
So,
showing how happy he was for winning.
so I don't know if you guys heard all that, but I had a very tough time going between you guys, Marie and Justin, but I did give the victory to Justin.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well,
so
Soundwave. I mean, it's Soundwave.
I very much liked
answer.
your sidekick for Gargamel and that he was terrorizing the Smurfs. That made a lot of sense. So.
Had to reach way back there.
Yeah. No, it was good. All right. So Craig just gave out his link. So again, Marie and Justin, you want to tell people where they can find you online?
Oh, sure. On Twitter, at Maria Duran, MariaDuron, or just hashtag brand chat, and you'll find me as well.
Awesome.
For me, you can find me on Instagram at Stein Factory. That's really the best place you're going to find what I'm doing and what I'm up to.
Awesome. Francis?
Yes. Yeah. I'm.
Why can't people like you and Craig are like the best here at giving out links?
I like to do those pauses every once in a while to keep the people on their toes. Yeah, I'm at AKA the other guy on all of my social media, Twitter, Instagram, you name it. You can find all the stuff that I do at sinceresarcasm.net and podcasts, other podcasts that I do with Mr. Josh Hawks, who is my co-host on the Points of Interest podcast. That's POYpodcast.com for that stuff. Go check it out, please.
All right. Yeah, check it out, folks. Again, supergeekedup.com is where you can find all our geeky stuff, including this show, past episodes, my Super Knocked Up series, gaming streams, DC Action Hour, a lot of cool stuff we do. Remember, this is our Patreon show, so if you want to support us, you can go to patreon.com/supergeekedup. We would really love to have your support. And also, if you want to win some cool stuff, you can text SGU to 22828. And we'll send you a free Super Knocked Up comic. Evil House send you some cool RPG stuff. Definitely worthwhile. They always do great stuff over there. Thank you so much to Maria, Justin, and Craig. Thank you guys for being on. Thank you for being awesome Patreon supporters. We love you guys. And to Francis, of course, thank you for supporting us, and thank you for being a great guest co-host the past bunch of weeks here.
Yeah.
Rachel says, this was so much fun. Hey, thanks, Rachel.
Good.
And Chris says, and then there's this guy, and he's parentheses Francis. Just kidding.
Yeah.
The Listeners Mate says, your online friendship simulator is the best podcast ever. So there you go, Francis.
I love that. Thank you so much for that. Yeah. It's on the site, so check it
out. So thank you guys so much. Remember, we do have one more episode left in this season, but our season finale will be a bit of a hiatus, October 24th. It'll be 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. And that's because I will be traveling to San Diego, and then I'm going to get settled out there and get everything set up.
West Coaster now.
What was that?
He's a West Coaster now.
I know. Going from East Coast to West Coast.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, no, it's gonna be weird. I'm gonna be doing the show 3 hours earlier for me. It's so
crazy.
freaking weird.
That will be weird.
It'd be so weird.
Yes.
Like in the summer, it'll actually still be light out when I do the show. I'll be like, what's happening?
Where am I?
It was like, yeah, geez.
You think you're hot under those lights now. Wait till you have the sun burning on you.
All right, I'm not doing it outside. Like I'm sitting on my computer in the lawn. I'm just gonna go to the beach and set up my computer, and actually that would be awesome.
That would be
but the sound would be terrible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
The roar of the sea.
The roaring wave, the crash of waves. Oh, that'd be perfect.
Yeah.
But you definitely need to take it on the road so that people can follow you on your cross-country journey.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah,
I
for sure,
remember
man.
when-
I'm excited to use the GoPro. I never used one, so I even got a head thing for it, head mount.
Nice.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, so I can go do it while I'm hiking around. Get some shots of Old Faithful and Yellowstone and other cool stuff.
I remember
I can't
when
hear you when you keep whispering, Francis.
I was trying to get crazy. Here.
I was going to say, I remember when I think it was Christina Wren was on, and you could actually see the sun setting where she
Yes,
was.
you could.
She was on for so long.
She was in a Starbucks
like,
parking
wow.
lot. Yes, that's right.
Yeah. So,
How cool.
I need to just.
I remember that. It's good memory,
I can
sir.
see something. Yeah.
That now you know how to. Yeah, now you know how. Well, you have to set up your camera and everything. You need to see the sun,
Yeah.
so you can watch it set.
That will be nice. That will be very, very peaceful for the audience.
I'm on the beach and turn around, and there's the ocean.
Listeners Base says you should do SGU outside. That would be cool. That would be cool. You know what? Maybe we could get some lav mics or something. Maybe we can do it. Yeah. There you go, Francis. We're gonna do it on the beach.
That'd be cool. I'm down for that.
That'd be awesome, man. Ocean, people in the background.
Just tell me when.
Lots of good-looking people.
be there.
Southern California folks to look at in the background.
So close.
Chris says, love you all. See you on the 24th. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, everybody. Rachel says, now you got to travel to Texas. Hey, man. Yeah, I got a few reasons, Rachel. You're there. Marie and Justin are there. So, absolutely.
There you go. And then Chris is right next door.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go.
Hey, man, I love New Orleans. So, yeah, an excuse to go back there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, cool. Thank you guys so much. So we will see you next month. Everyone, please stay safe. Be awesome. Again, check out Facebook and YouTube for some videos and pictures I'll be posting. And then thank you guys so much. You guys rock. Thank you for watching live. Thank you for all the chatting. Thank you for watching in post. We will see you soon. Until then, stay geeky, everybody. Bye.
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 Yeah.